when I was a younger smoker of using the flower, as you would call it, and I didn't have enough money to always, have like maybe a sack for a whole week or whatever the case may be, because you're young and want to smoke so much to the face that you go numb, essentially. Yeah, so anyway, I would always save in the bottom of my grinder the kief. Now, a lot of people usually don't save this, especially if they're using like blunt wraps or anything like that. This is more just for like the grinders. And I would always have like a bowl or something, so that way for at least like a day, 2 days tops maybe, depending on how much I grinded up in there. And trust me, I would always make the homies grind theirs up in my grinder so that way I could save the kief. Is that shitty? Maybe. Was I thinking ahead? Yes. Anyway, I always remember that being my saving grace. Nowadays, things are obviously different, and we are in the hemp market, and you could literally just buy your own jar of kief. Now, we're going to be going back to our roots today. Shout out to JK Distro. They're having some crazy like Eclipse sales. They're always having crazy sales, man. I'm not even gonna lie. And yeah, they've got some kief on sale. They sent this over. I believe this is Black Label Kief. This is Purple Milk Kief, 28%. But you can see on that date, a little old. Maybe let's not do that, JK Distro. But other than that, nothing wrong with it. Still looks good, obviously. But let's go ahead and cut into this, see what it's smelling like. And yeah, like I said, we're going to go back to our roots. We are going to be using a bowl. And then I've also got a piece back there as well. If I can even get this open. They one time actually sent some kief to me that was lemon cherry gelato. And I did use that for a little bit. I literally have like a whole concoction in my grinder right now of like probably 100 plus strains. Like I can't even open the kief catcher because it ends up just like falling all out. It's pretty crazy. Like it overruns into the flower essentially. And yeah, make sure you get all the tagging and stuff off because it is pretty well sealed if you ask me. Whew. That has got an interesting smell. Look at that, man. Never in my life did I think that I would be here having a whole jar of kief. But yeah, for you guys that don't know what this even is maybe, or you might just have a slight idea, this is essentially all the potent stuff on the flower, the trichomes, because it obviously isn't going to all stay on there. You know, whenever you sometimes like rub flour and it might leave some on your fingers. You can use this personally for a lot of different stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and try one bowl at least right now. Got this little bowl packed, little just appetizer bowl essentially. Excuse that the bowl itself is dirty. But yeah, so this is like essentially the most potent way to smoke flower. Now, obviously it's not going to be like super high percent, but this is going to be what's really going to get you that head rush, that quick baked. Like I said, I can't tell you how many countless times in the past that this right here has saved me, from, just being, I guess, sober for a couple days, which saying out loud sounds kind of bad. But anyway, though, shout out to JK Distro. Like I said, they're having some crazy sales. I know that they're having a 7/10 sale, $42 zips, things like that, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this. So, cheers. Strong. Tastes just like kief. Honestly, I mean, I thought maybe there'd be a different kind of taste to it, but adding this right here to bowls is crazy. Like, yeah, literally like half. I used to literally be able to smoke just like a bowl the size of this, of like not even all the way up, and I would just be fucking zooted for like 2 hours. And I always thought it was more of like a hash kind of baked, where it's like it's very strong essentially. Oh man, that hurt. In my opinion, you gotta try to hit it as fast as you possibly can, and inhale as much as you possibly can, because it burns really quick, where it's like essentially sand, and if you're not careful, then you'll waste a bunch, honestly, man. You'll notice like it'll continuously smoke, but yeah, I think they're even having deals on the kief as well. That's why I wanted to make a video on it. And like I said, I literally haven't tried kief in it. Well, I've tried it. I have smoked it, but I don't even think I've ever made a kief video. and where I've sat here and smoked bowls or whatever. But I mean, yeah, literally just off this one already, I'm already feeling it pretty hard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already feeling pretty baked, which is crazy, really, when you think about it. Like, okay, I think I cleared it out. I mean, it's really not that crazy when you think about it, because this jar is essentially just the main compound that you want from the flour. Because maybe a lot of people think like, oh, it's just the flour that gets you baked, but it's actually the trichomes and all that crystally shit that you see that has the THC compound in it. And yeah, this is honestly what just ends up happening. It's crazy how much it looks like sand. Yeah, hold on, let's see if I can even get mine open. Like I said, it's pretty dangerous to even try, but my grinder as well is very, very full. I mean, it's, oh god, this is dangerous. You're looking in Chili Dilly's grinder. Oh, yep, see, it's literally just all falling out. Yep. As you can see, my grinder is completely full. It's, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I think I'm gonna try to make a video using this. And yeah, this really kind of strikes up the question though, like, is it worth it to go and buy a jar of Kief? Now, if you ask me, if you're a like bowl or bong person, this is fucking awesome, bro. I would probably be buying this because it's generally cheaper than flour, and it's gonna take a lot of flour to get this. And but there are obviously negatives that come with it. It's really hard to put in a joint or a blunt. Like, it'll just fall right through the filter unless you got that bitch like really, really tight, or like, you know, maybe put a layer of flour and then put a good amount on top, and then put another layer to maybe keep it compact. But it is pretty hard to get it on there, you know. Bro, I'm already stumped off that one bowl. Like, I don't even know how I'm about to smoke this bong bowl. Like, it's a lot bigger, but we gotta get to it here in a second, man. Yeah, so I mean, is it worth it to get this? I think so. Like, bro, this shit is pretty fucking crazy that you can just get everything that you the compound that you're looking for straight up. But I'm also just such a flower fan. You guys let me know, man. We're gonna go ahead and pack this bong bowl, and you guys let me know, do you think this is worth it, or do you enjoy it more like collecting it on your own? Because yeah, like I said, on those rainy days, this is a lifesaver. That right there is a very pretty bowl. This is definitely about to be rough. Cheers. We ain't done yet. Fuck. That was intense. Fucking love you guys. This was interesting trying Kief again. 9 out of 10 would do again, honestly, bro. Probably will smoke some more bowls later. Yeah, check out JK Distro having crazy deals over $42 ounces. Cheap Kief. No, I'm just kidding. And all that good shit. But anyway, if you guys enjoy the end bump, send your own to chillydillyendbumps. Much love.